Hello there, cables. Hello there, people, lovely humans. How are you? This is Cuckoo, and this is one of these in between the videos. And I've been in between videos for what feels like a year. I have made a lot of videos in 2025, but looking back, I can definitely see that once I moved to the countryside and I got my home studio, my productivity went down. And I think a lot of that has to do with being in a home studio. And it has not been ideal in terms of creativity. But I have been creative and I have made a lot of paintings. I have found a lot of other things in life that I enjoy, especially taking a swim several times a week just down here. And it's been a good year, but productivity-wise, maybe not the best. But quality-wise, I've had some good qualities. And I think that's something to reflect on. Quality, what is quality? Is it just pumping out like content? No, that's not it. I could see, for instance, when I post videos, the algorithm, YouTube, is telling me sometimes like, hey, this video didn't do so well. Maybe you should think of changing something. And then in the same video, I can see in the comments that that particular video did reach very much into some people's hearts, and I get like really personal connections from some of these videos that the algorithm doesn't understand, because the algorithm wants views and wants to mobilize clicks and views, and because that's the metric that the algorithm is kind of valuing. That, although I have to say that is probably changing a little bit because of the rampant bulldozing of AI. AI has the capacity to understand where the previous algorithm didn't have a clue. It just measured clicks. AI, though, can probably understand the qualities and measure that, but maybe it doesn't care. I care. I care about the quality. However, you might be wondering or noticing, like, where am I sitting? Where is this place? Well, this is my new studio. It's a Cuckoo Studio 7. I did like a quick count a couple of weeks ago, I was thinking this is going to be Cuckoo Studio 4, and then I started thinking, no, this is 7. I started out in a basement. I took over my brother's studio, and then I moved. Did I have another studio in Sweden? No, not sure. Then I moved to Norway, had a home studio, and then I moved into a studio together with a DJ, and then I took over that room when the DJ moved out. We moved the studio to a replacement studio where they were refurbishing the studio, moved back, and then moved to the countryside. I had a home studio, and then moved here to this studio. Is that 7? Yeah. I feel like I had a lot of home studios in between that, but these, yeah. Cuckoo's Nest 7.0. Welcome. There's not a grand tour, but at least you can see where I sit and where I create for the most of my videos from now on. And I just yesterday I mounted the camera up into the ceiling right here above me, and that is like, it's so nice to have like a stable placement where you know that I'm going to shoot a lot of top-down view videos, so I might as well just mount the camera in the ceiling. So that's done. I felt like the moment I had to actually order these plugs in order to make it kind of not fall down. And once the plugs came, I mounted it in the ceiling, and I was like, yes, 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 yes. That's the final piece. From now on, I can start making videos a little bit like I used to do, and I'm eager to ramp up and to make videos again. I set out this year kind of thinking it wasn't a resolution, but more like something to strive for, to make videos, to make and record something on Thursdays and post it on Fridays. I'm not going to keep up every week. I just know it. Like now, for instance, I wanted to make a progression video on the drum pack that I'm doing. And instead I'm making this video. I feel like it's in place to make a little video about my new studio. So, welcome to Cuckoo Studio 7, Cuckoo's Nest 7. Between the videos is a lot of work. It's not that I haven't been working. I've been working a lot, actually. Even though I haven't posted that much, I have been working. Like in the previous, one of the previous videos, I presented some sounds that I had been designing for an up-and-coming synthesizer, or not sure I call it synthesizer. It's an electronic instrument. That's for sure. What label we're going to put on it, that is probably more up to you to decide. It is an instrument and it is playable, and I designed the sounds for it. So that did take up a lot of my time, and especially the latter part of last year. And I was so happy to kind of dive really deep into a sound engine and do my utter best to create like these wonderful sounds. And now I've been taking a little break from that because the rest of the team, they need to kind of catch up with the hardware. And once the hardware is in shape to show or to demonstrate, without kind of we'll see. But once the hardware is more up to snug than it was in my previous video, I'll make another video on this up-and-coming instrument, which I'm very, very much looking forward to. So that is something, and there is no release date, but I'm hoping for this year. I'm hoping for early this year. We'll see. It's the first hardware for this team, so maybe a bit optimistic to begin with, and then it turns out you need to do this and this and this and that, and then it takes another month here, another month there. So we'll see. You will be notified from this mouth, boop, when it happens, and then I will show it to you. But before I show it to you, I'll probably show some sounds. As a matter of fact, in my previous video where I was jamming on the Tonwerk, I sneakily sampled 2 instruments from the up-and-coming instrument. So some of the sounds there are from this instrument, but not played on the instrument. Just a little flavor. Yeah, what else? So today, actually, I noticed that a bunch of people showed some first videos of the new Chaos Pad 5. Yeah, and I have one. Can you see it? I'm not sure. Yeah, right there on the little table there. It's lying there, and I had it for a couple of weeks. I unpacked it. I got to try it, and they had a US charger or a Japanese charger or AC adapter power supply, and I can't use the Japanese plugs here, so it's just been waiting. I ordered a Scandinavian or European, yeah. So I couldn't participate in today's launch frenzy. Not sure if it's frenzy, but that's not the point. That's not what I mean, sometimes I do that as I do have a YouTube channel. I make videos, Making stuff for launch day is fun. It's fun to take kind of to take part in the world and the bubble on launch days, but only occasionally, only if it's like something extremely important to me. Like I would have wanted to do more on the tonverk, but it wasn't. It was right in the middle of when I was working with the sound, so didn't really fit my schedule. But anyhow, yeah, KSPAT 5. I have no idea what it sounds like because I haven't tried it. I think the power adapter will arrive tomorrow, so then I'll know. Let me know in the comments if you're hyped for it, or what you are interested in knowing. I've seen like a couple of videos out there by Bow Beats and Loopy Poopy. That turned out really strange. Loop Up. And I haven't checked them out, so I don't know what it sounds like. But another thing, the thing is, I have connections with some people at Korg, or especially one person there, and we've become more like friends over time. So whenever we communicate, he doesn't really treat me as like a commercial interest contact. Less and less so. Maybe it's also because I made it clear that I'm more of an artist creator than I am an influencer or synthfluencer. It's not in my core interest to just influence people, but to learn more and to also teach and to make music and to make arts, other kinds of arts. So maybe that's also why these companies don't really approach me as a natural place to just place products in my hands and spread the word. But they did send it to me, but it didn't tell me when it was like the release date or anything. So, and the same goes for a sneaky little thing over there, also by Korg Berlin. They sent me this. It's called the Phase 8, and I'm not even sure if they've started to make videos with it. I've tried this one. I have tried because it came with the right European adapter. But I just need to make sure that I'm not posting anything before it's supposed to. But there it is, and I had a lovely time with it. But I think the Phase 8 is something where you need to explore a little bit. It's not like you turn it on and play it and then it's half physical and half electric and a bit of electric and physical. So I think just finding a way to interacting with it physically is just as important, maybe even more important than what you plot down on the actual device, on the interface, because the physical aspect is a way to express and make music and make it unique as well. There's nothing, Korg cannot predict what users will do with the Phase 8 because it's half in the physical domain. And I think that is also why it's kind of really important to iron out for myself first, like where is the sweet spots for me, and that holds true for any instrument really. Where are the sweet spots for me? And then I take that as a starting ground. Like, wow, now I get it. It speaks to me in this way. I can speak through this in this way, and that is a kind of a starting point for me. Always, all the instruments. Yeah, so Phase 8 coming. It's coming. I just need to double check, so I'm not like posting anything in before it's out. But maybe it's already out. I'm not sure. What else? Yeah, over there. I'm not sure you can see. Yeah, you can see kind of the sheet there. It's a UDO synthesizer sheet, but that's the Super Gemini. No, Super 8. And they're coming out with a new synthesizer, the Domino. And whenever the Domino is ready to kind of ship out to early testers, and I know that they are going to send me one, and I'm really hyped about that, because the UDO, there is a sound that I think is really special. It's on the higher end of things, but that doesn't mean you can't be like more creative and like stuff that I do tends to be in a more bleepy bloopy kind of domain. And when you have like a really high end synthesizer, maybe bleepy bloopy isn't the first thing you think about, but more like, oh, this is fat, this is embracing my soul, oh, look at this wonderful warm sound. But it can do both. It can do everything. So the Domino, I checked it out briefly at Bristronica. It wasn't ready. So I only had like a very brief moment with it when it actually kind of worked. And yeah, hyped for that. That is something that's making me really interested in sinking my teeth into it. It's like, yes, let's dive deep into this. But yeah, so that's something that I'm looking forward to. Another thing is tonverk. Oh yeah, it's here, I promise. It's a polyphonic sampler. It's powerful. It's not as quick as Digitact. It's simpler in many ways than the Octatrack. It is more melodically inspiring than any of the Electron synthesizers and boxes. Maybe the Digitone 2 would be like the most melodically charged Electron synth, but in some ways I think tonverk is even more melodically it's kind of asking you to play melodically with polyphonic samples, and which I did in that last video I made the other day, just making a jam, just 3 tracks, drums, bass, piano. Wonderful. So that's something I want to dive deeper into, and hopefully make like a mega tutorial. That is definitely on the map for me. Yeah, what else is going on in the world of Coco? Yeah, you can't see it now because it's dark, but this view is spectacular. I had a great view from my home studio, and that was always a source of inspiration. Sit by the window, look at the ocean. I live just in the opening of a fjord, so I have both a tad of the fjord and open sea, and or ocean. It's wonderful. Yeah. So I feel like 2026 is sort of a year of recharged has been done. Now it's time to reboot, and I feel eager to do that. And yeah, so a loose schedule. Thursdays shooting day, Friday release day. And I thought, like, wouldn't it be cool if I just whatever state my work was at, just capture that state on Thursday and make a video out of it, if it kind of holds together. That's the idea. And it doesn't, I mean, yeah, all right, we're going here. Artificial intelligence. it kind of hit me in my face last year. I didn't. There's nothing special that happened. I wasn't replaced by an AI. But something clicked or snapped in my head, and I sort of felt like, you know what? I don't want to. I don't want to work. I don't want to create too much with AI. A little bit here and there, maybe it's helpful, but I don't want AI to create for me. And AI comes into your door, into your home, knocks on your window, say, "Hello there, human. I'm AI. I can do all of this. I can do it super professionally. Here you go. What can you do?" And as a human and as an artist, I feel like it's a little bit. It's easy to lose hope, and it's easy to lose motivation when you see a machine that is so prolific, like instantly can make like a whole album in a matter of minutes. Just tell it what to do, and there you go. There's an album. I don't want to do that. It's of no interest to me. Maybe some conceptual art, it can be a benefit. Maybe some producers, they use it for research. I use it a little bit for research as well, but more on the conversational, like it's replacing Google because it's a more, it hits the target faster than a normal search would. So that's something. It's more like a knowledge base. I'm not sure. Just when it comes to creativity, I don't want it to create for me. It makes me bored and sad. And I don't want to be bored and sad. So this channel, minimal use of AI as generative AI, very minimal. And if I ever do it, it's probably going to be more of an artistic statement, like to make a point out of it being AI, rather than like trying to reach further, just because now I don't have to employ a lot of people to reach further. I could just do an AI. That's not the type of creations I'm going to do. But then again, everything is kind of borderline. AI is a topic with so many valuable and valid points for any stance can be made, and but for me, yeah, I don't think it's not enriching when it comes to me. And I just heard today, actually, that Bandcamp has made a statement. They don't want AI music on their platform, which is cool. It's cool. It's divisive. And yeah. So yeah, AI. All right. What else is there to say? Yeah, I've been working on some new drums. I always thought that searching for drums is a pain. I don't like searching for drums. I hate it. It's just I like drum synthesizers because you can make your own drums. But searching for drum samples when you need an acoustic drum, it's pain. It's just pain. Sometimes you find a kit and you're like, well, this particular drum was nice, not the others. Or maybe this kit was nice, but the kick drum was not inspiring. But most of the time, I feel like most drums are just so snappy and so in your face and so hard that I don't want to use them. They have like one purpose, and that is to kind of hit hard. And sometimes that's so overproduced, so it's really hard to place it in any other music than the music where it was intended for in the first place. So I've been, I went down to the south of Norway, southwest, and I hit up my friend Paul Hausken. He's an amazing drummer, very, very sensitive soul when it comes to drums. And that's what I want. I want something sensitive. Like a sensitive drummer is someone that doesn't just bang the snare drum the same way as any pop producer wants it to be hit. No, feeling the way through, playing softly, playing like adapting to the sound. Yeah, not sure. I've been working on editing the recording, the session that we had. There's thousands of drums to be edited. I mean, yeah, we started out with a kit, and then changed out the snare drum, changed out the sticks, changed out, like, it's an amazing ride. You heard a snippet of that in the previous video where I'm jamming on the tonverk. And just focusing on the kind of light drumming, that's what I miss. And it's so wonderful to hear all the samples we created. It's giving me a lot of musical, it's charging me musically to listen to what we had. So drum pack coming up very soon, where Paul and me, we're going to split it 50-50, the revenue on my web store. So I hope you like it, and I think we'll make a lot of packs coming out of that one session, because it's too much work to just make one mega pack. And so I'm gonna make smaller packs and maybe focus on velocity sensitivity. And yeah, so sensitive drum pack coming out very soon, and looking forward to it. Looking forward to that. Yeah. Well. So between videos, there's always time to think, to feel, and to work, and to feel frustrated because I'm not feeling like, when Thursday is approaching, I feel like I'm not nearly ready enough to make a video this Thursday. So that is like a constant challenge, I think. Yeah, but yeah, cool. Yeah, I cut my hair just looking at the monitor. Yeah, cut my hair. Very human thing to do. Cut your hair once in a while. And yeah, nothing to say about that. So yeah, what else? I'm not sure. How are you? Are you keeping up? Is this new year kind of treating you well? Are you getting any like creative ideas? Are you having a good time? Is it struggling? Are you struggling with life? Struggling to get everything together? I've been struggling a lot. It goes up and down all the time. It's a roller coaster. And also balancing family and work. It's tough. It's tough. Yeah. Well, tough it shall be. Life is tough sometimes. Or maybe always, to be honest. But through that, we learn how to adapt, how to rise to our fullest, hopefully. Yeah. Well, I just wanted to catch up and just show you the place where I'm working now. This is the very chair. This is where I'm gonna sit. And the sound, I haven't soundproofed the room, but I have placed stuff in a good way, so it's sounding good. I have some like preliminary soundproofing. With it's just like pillows from a sofa. So I will probably get some more professional, especially bass traps in the corners, to make the sound a little bit more stable here. And also, yeah, this one just came. Arc on Ear, IK Multimedia. I was so happy to see this doing the rounds. When it was launched, I got super interested in this. So supposedly it can apply a correction curve to the sound and make it more neutral in the headphones. And so this headphones is supported, so I can make basically it's trying to emulate a professional sound in headphones, both clean, emulating speakers, emulating a professional mixing room. It's subtle, it's very subtle, so it's much more subtle than what I expected. And the speakers, my first impression is maybe just pop them on once in a while just to check, but mostly I think I'm gonna work without those speaker emulation. Didn't feel like they were, it didn't feel realistic, but it did something. And maybe not realism, the illusion of sitting in the room is what we're after. We're after a professional, stable sound environment where you could judge the sound. So that's what I'm going to try with this. I just got it today. And yeah, it's something I'm gonna try out. Yeah, anyhow, this is getting along. 33 minutes of just talking. I hope you're okay over there. Everything is going well. And if it's not, yeah, I hope you get through hardships. I hope 2026 is going to be nice. Yeah. Even if the world is crazy, we can still find values that are good. And that's important. Even if you feel like the world is it's just crazy right now. Don't forget about being appreciative of the good thing as well. Like, reach out to people, to your friends. Let them know that you're there for them. Yeah, well, cool. More videos to come. And now that my camera mount is finally up, I can start making videos from top-down view, which I'm looking forward to. So, without any much further ado, thank you for hanging out. And if you want to support me, head over to my Patreon. Very much appreciate all of you doing that. We have a Discord. It's chill. It's like the chillest Discord ever. We're just there sharing some stuff we do, sharing some music, sharing a vibe. So if you want to join in on the Discord, hop over to Patreon and become a patron. And yeah, we're there. And yeah, peace out. I'm going to turn off now. All right.